Okay, so, running a business here in Texarkana, especially getting those new customers coming in,
Yeah.
it can be tough these days, right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to deep dive into some ways to make it easier.
That's right.
And we've got some really interesting stuff to work with here.
Absolutely.
We've got a white paper and a really helpful article from TasteTXK Workspaces.
Yep.
So really focused, on how to get more customers, especially without blowing your budget on marketing.
That's right.
And really honed in on what works right here in our Texarkana market.
Exactly.
So I think that's really what we want to focus on today. Is,
for sure.
We're always trying to find that right balance between, using all the digital tools that are out there.
Right.
But, in a place like Texarkana, that personal touch is huge.
Absolutely. It's a community.
So how do you blend those two worlds? And this isn't just something we're saying. And if you look at the numbers, 76% of people, when they're looking for a local business, the first place they go is online.
They go straight to Google.
Yeah. And then on top of that, 86% say that online reviews are what really sway them.
Yeah, makes sense.
When they're making their decisions.
Absolutely.
So we need to be thinking about, those potential customers out there who are already looking for us online.
Exactly. How are they finding you?
How do we reach them?
Right.
So let's talk about that first step.
Okay. Let's get into it.
Making sure you're visible.
Yeah. Optimizing your visibility.
Optimizing your visibility.
That's strategy number 1.
Because, if you're not showing up in those search results,
you're invisible.
You're invisible.
It's like you don't even exist.
It's like you don't exist. It doesn't even matter how great your business is.
Nobody can find you.
No one can find you.
Exactly.
Okay. So what are the absolute essentials?
All right. So the foundation
to boost that local visibility.
The very first thing is claiming and optimizing your Google business profile.
Google business profile.
This is like your digital storefront.
Okay.
It's that first impression people get online.
So it's not enough to just put your name and address on there.
No.
You got to go deeper.
Think about your hours.
Okay.
Are they accurate?
Right.
Is your location pinpointed?
Right.
Do you have all the services you offer listed out?
All the details.
All those details, because in a place like Texarkana, word of mouth is still gold.
It is, yeah.
But even before someone walks in, they're checking you out online.
Right.
So that online presence, it needs to build trust.
Digital curb appeal.
Digital curb appeal.
I like that.
I like that too.
So that's Google.
All right, so Google My Business.
Yeah, get that locked in.
Got it locked in.
Okay, now our sources also talk about TasteTXK destinations. Okay, yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Right, so...
from someone who's listening right now, what is that really?
Okay, so think of it as another digital space.
Okay.
But it's hyper-local.
Hyper-local.
Texarkana focused.
Okay.
It's where you can showcase your business's personality, highlight those offers that we're going to talk about, and connect with people right here in our community.
Okay. So we've got Google.
Yeah.
We've got TasteTXK. Anything else that we can do to boost that online visibility?
Oh, yeah. Okay. There's local SEO.
Local SEO.
This one might sound a bit technical.
Okay.
But it's really about using location-based keywords on your website, your social media. So let's say you have a coffee shop.
Okay.
You're going to use phrases like best coffee in Texarkana.
Got it.
Or local coffee shop near me.
So basically telling Google where you are.
Exactly.
But in a way that people are actually searching for.
Yes. Using the language they use.
I like that.
It helps those search engines connect you with the right people who are right here in our area looking for what you offer.
That makes sense.
And then you can even use something called geo-targeted ads.
What are those?
These are online ads that are specifically shown to people on their phones who are physically near your business.
Oh, wow.
So imagine someone's walking down the street in downtown Texarkana. They're hungry. And boom, an ad for your restaurant pops up.
Right place, right time.
Exactly.
It's an art.
It's about catching people when they're most likely to convert.
Yeah.
And you know what? We've actually got a local Texarkana success story.
Oh, I love those.
That shows this in action.
Tell me.
So this boutique, they started listing their weekly special offers on their Google business profile and their TasteTXK destination.
All right, so they were hitting both.
Both of them.
Okay.
And guess what?
What happened?
They saw a 50% increase in foot traffic.
50%?
50% in just 1 month.
That's incredible.
It's huge.
And that's just from
Just from being visible.
Being visible.
Putting the right information out there.
Okay, so now they're seeing you online.
Yep.
How do you actually turn those views into customers?
That is the million-dollar question.
Right, because seeing you isn't enough.
It's just the first step.
Right.
Strategy number 2.
Okay.
Offers that convert.
Offers that convert.
You got to give them a reason to choose your business.
Right, just saying, come visit us.
It's not enough anymore. You need something enticing.
Right, like you got to make them think, I need to go there now.
Exactly. Create that sense of urgency.
Okay, so what works? What kind of offers?
All right, so limited time promotions.
Okay.
These are fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, this weekend only.
Okay.
First 25 customers get a free something.
Makes you feel like you're going to miss out.
That FOMO.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
That's a good one.
Then there's first-time discounts.
Okay.
A great way to lower that barrier to entry. You know, especially for folks here in Texarkana who love a good deal.
Right.
It's like saying, hey, we're so confident you'll love us. Right. We're giving you a little something to get started.
Makes you feel special.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got limited time promotions. We got first-time discounts.
Yep.
What else?
What else? Bundling.
Bundling, okay.
You know, package deals.
Yeah.
Increase that average order value.
Right. So instead of just buying one thing, they buy 3 things.
Exactly. A spa could offer a relaxation package.
Okay, I like that.
Massage, facial aromatherapy.
Oh, yeah. Sign me up.
All for a discounted price. And, of course, never forget loyalty.
Loyalty.
Reward those repeat customers. Give them exclusive discounts, special perks.
So they keep coming back.
Exactly. You got to keep those Texarkana customers happy.
Right, because those loyal customers are just as valuable.
More valuable.
As the new ones, sometimes even more.
Absolutely. They're your advocates.
Yeah. And we got another local example, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a great offer.
So this local Texarkana restaurant, they did a buy one, get one free lunch promo. BOGO classic.
Everyone loves a BOGO.
And they did it through their TasteTXK destination.
Okay.
Smart move.
Very targeted.
Super targeted.
Okay.
140 redemptions in 1 week.
Wow.
And 60% of those were brand new customers.
That's great. So they got all those new people in the door from that one offer.
And those new customers, they might become regulars.
Right, exactly.
So it's a win-win.
So, okay, you're visible. You got great offers.
Yep.
What's next?
All right, strategy number 3, social proof.
Social proof.
Okay.
This is huge.
Yeah, because everyone's looking for recommendations these days.
Oh, absolutely. We trust what other people say.
Especially from people in Texarkana.
Yeah, our neighbors. Yeah. Our friends.
Right, like we trust those opinions.
It's all about building trust within our community.
Okay, so how do you get that social proof working for you? Okay, so first, encourage those happy customers to leave reviews. After a great experience, just politely ask, hey, would you mind sharing your feedback on Google or TasteTXK?
Make it easy for them.
Exactly. Yeah. And then when you get those glowing reviews, shout them from the rooftops.
Okay.
Put them on your website, your social media. Let those positive Texarkana voices be heard.
Okay. And then what about referrals?
Referrals are gold.
Yeah.
Offer a discount or a gift to customers who refer new business your way.
That's a great idea.
Turn those happy customers into advocates.
Love that.
And we've got a salon here in Texarkana that really nailed this.
Well, tell me about it.
They decided to respond to every single customer review.
Every single one.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Okay.
And it showed people they were listening, they cared. And guess what?
What happened?
Their booking rate went up 20%.
Wow. So even addressing those negative reviews can actually help.
Absolutely.
Because it shows you care.
It's about transparency and building that trust within the Texarkana community.
Right. So it's not just about getting those 5-star reviews.
Yeah, it's about engagement.
It's about showing you're listening.
Exactly.
Okay. So we've talked about visibility offers, social proof.
We're on a roll.
We are on a roll.
That's next.
That's next.
Strategy number 4, email and SMS marketing.
Oh, yeah.
These might seem a little old school, but trust me, they're still powerhouses.
Especially email. I'm always surprised how well that works.
High ROI.
High ROI.
Especially for local businesses like ours here in Texarkana.
Okay, so how do you use them? How do you use email and SMS?
Okay, so let's talk about targeted use cases.
Okay.
New subscriber. Send them an automated welcome message.
Okay.
Make a great first impression.
Right.
Maybe offer a little welcome discount.
Oh.
Get them to make that first purchase. Then there's flash deals.
Okay.
Send those out via SMS.
Why SMS?
Because people open those.
Okay.
98% open rates.
Wow. That's huge.
Huge.
Okay.
You can also use these tools for personalization.
Okay. Yeah.
Send out birthday incentives.
Okay.
Or offers based on someone's past purchases.
Okay.
Make them feel special.
Like you know them.
Exactly.
Okay.
And of course, if you're hosting an event,
Yeah.
email and SMS are perfect for invitations and reminders.
Keep people in the loop.
Yeah, keep those Texarkana folks informed.
Okay, so you said high ROI?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of numbers are we talking?
Okay, so for SMS, like I said, over 98% open rates.
Yeah, that's almost unheard of.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And email marketing, even with all the clutter, still averages a $36 return for every dollar spent.
That's a good return.
It's fantastic.
Okay, so those are both great for reaching people directly. But what about connecting on a more local level?
That brings us to strategy number 5, community engagement.
Community engagement.
This is crucial in a place like Texarkana.
Yeah.
People here really value supporting local.
They do.
And they love businesses that give back.
Absolutely.
So you got to become a part of that fabric.
So how do you do that?
Okay, so there are a few ways. Partner with local schools or nonprofits.
Okay.
Maybe do some fundraising offers together.
Okay.
Get your name out there.
Yeah.
Support a good cause.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Win-win.
You can also sponsor or host local events.
Okay.
You know, a tasting of pop-up shop,
Yeah.
something fun that brings the community together.
Yeah.
And don't forget about co-promotions.
Co-promotions, okay.
Partner up with other Texarkana businesses who aren't your direct competitors.
Right.
You know, maybe a bookstore and a coffee shop.
Okay.
Do something together.
Yeah.
Tap into each other's customer base.
That's a good idea.
Cross-promotion is powerful.
Okay. So we've got another example of this.
Oh, yeah.
Right here in Texarkana.
We do.
Tell me about it.
So this fitness studio partnered up with a smoothie bar.
Okay. Healthy living.
Yeah, perfect match.
Right.
They did a wellness weekend campaign.
Okay. I like it.
Promoted each other's services, appealed to that shared audience, health-conscious folks here in Texarkana, and they got over 100 new email subscribers.
Wow.
From that one campaign.
That's fantastic.
Community engagement in action.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of strategies.
We have.
But how do you know what's actually working?
That is a crucial question.
Right, because you can do all this stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're not tracking...
Right.
You don't know what to tweak.
Exactly. You're just guessing.
Okay, so that brings us to strategy number 6.
Hit it.
Measure and improve.
The data is your friend.
The data is your friend.
Track that marketing performance. Make informed decisions.
Okay, so what are the key things?
Okay, so you want to look at offer redemptions. How many people are actually using those deals?
Okay.
Website traffic. How many people are visiting your website?
Okay, and TasteTXK destination views.
Yes. Are people checking out your profile?
Right.
Online reviews?
Okay.
How many are you getting?
Yeah.
What's the average rating?
Right.
You also want to look at your customer acquisition costs?
Customer acquisition costs.
CAC.
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 Okay.
This tells you how much it costs to get one new customer.
Okay.
And finally, social media engagement.
Okay.
Are people liking, commenting, sharing your posts?
Right.
It all tells a story.
So that's a lot of data to keep track of.
It can be.
But you were mentioning that TasteTXK Workspaces helps with this.
They've got you covered.
Okay. Tell me more.
So they offer these real-time analytics dashboards.
Okay.
You can track all those key metrics.
All in one place.
All in one place.
Okay.
Easy to see what's working, what needs tweaking.
Yeah, and all geared towards Texarkana.
Texarkana focused.
So TasteTXK Workspaces. It's like a one-stop shop.
It is.
For attracting and keeping those customers.
Think of it as your Texarkana Business Command Center.
Okay. I like that.
You can manage everything from there.
All right, so let's wrap up.
Let's do it.
If you're listening right now, you're a Texarkana business owner, what are some things you could start doing today?
Okay, so step 1.
Okay.
Update all your online listings.
Google TasteTXK.
All of them.
Okay, make sure that information is fresh and accurate.
Exactly.
Okay, what else?
Start playing with those offers.
Okay.
Experiment. See what works for your target audience.
Texarkana specific.
Texarkana specific.
Okay, what else?
Segment your customer lists.
Okay.
So you can send personalized emails and texts.
More relevant.
More relevant.
Okay.
And get out there.
Yeah.
Get involved in the community.
Community engagement.
It makes a difference.
Okay, so basically what we're saying is
Yeah.
you don't need to be a marketing guru. You don't need a huge budget to get those customers coming in.
You just need the right strategies.
The right strategies.
And consistency.
Consistency.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly. So to sum up,
make
sure you're easy to find online.
Visibility.
Yeah. Create those offers that people can't resist.
Tempting offers.
Yeah. Use those reviews and referrals.
Social proof.
Social proof. And don't forget about those direct communications.
Email and SMS.
Right. Keep people in the loop.
Exactly.
Be a part of the community.
Community love.
And most importantly, track everything.
Measure and improve.
So you know what to adjust.
Data-driven decision.
All right, so think about it.
Yeah.
What's one small thing you can do today to start attracting more of your ideal customers?
Right here in Texarkana.
Right here in Texarkana.
That's the key.
And if you want more info about TasteTXK Workspaces, head over to
workspaces.tastetxk.com.
workspaces.tastetxk.com.
And follow them on social media.
Yeah, they've got tons of great tips.
Absolutely.
Case studies, all that good stuff.
Texarkana focus.
Texarkana focus.
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
Let's grow those businesses.
Let's grow those businesses.